Welcome to Mathematics Lecture Series. Definition Algebra Properties of Complex Number, lecture number 2 in Complex Number series. Before the start of lecture, I request you kindly click the bell icon for the subscribe the channel and like the video as you find more videos on the mathematics topics. What is complex number? The number of the form a plus b iota are called complex number. 2 minus 3 iota minus 1 plus iota 7 iota 3 plus 2 iota square root 5 3 index. You can write every real number is also in the form of complex number by which a plus 0 iota. Complex number system. It was observed in history that there are equations not solved by any real number. Examples are x square plus 4 is equal to 0, x square plus x plus 1 is equal. These equations are not satisfy any real number that lead to introduction of the number iota. This lead to a development of the complex number. Italian mathematician Girolamo Cardano 1576 was the first who found the formula for solving cubic equation. The term complex was introduced by a great German mathematician called Friedrich Gauss, who paved the way for a general use of complex number. Definition of the complex number. Any pair or ordered pair of real number x and y connected by an expression of the form x plus iota y, where iota is equal to square root minus 1 is an imaginary unit such that iota square in fact is equal to minus 1 is known as a complex number, usually denoted by capital Z. Z complex number can also be assumed in ordered pair form xy. In fact, ordered pairs xy means sets we have the Cartesian product real from real to real. We have the all ordered pairs in xy. Thus, here x belongs to real number and y is also belongs to real number. Thus, z in the form z is equal to x plus iota y is equal to xy is a complex number with iota defined as above. We call x the real part of the z and y is called the imaginary part of z. So real part of z is equal to x, imaginary part of z is equal to y. What is the real of 4 comma minus 3? In fact, this is 4. What is imaginary part of 4 comma minus 3 of this are in fact minus 3. What is the imaginary unit? Imaginary unit is iota is equal to square root minus 1. So that iota square is always equal to minus. Complex number, any number of the form a plus b iota where a and b must be real numbers. The set of complex numbers is usually denoted by C. It may be noted that any real number x can be expressed in the complex form as x plus iota 0. This is equal to ordered pair x0. Thus, every real number is a member of set of complex number. Hence, you know that natural number is a subset of integers. Integers is subsets of rational number. You can write every integer as a rational number. Rational number in fact is a subset of real number, and real number is a subset of complex number. Because every real number you can write in the form x plus iota 0. Arithmetic operation on complex number. Equality. Two complex numbers z1 and z2 are equal if and only if z1 is equal to z2, if and only if x1 is equal to x2, y1 is equal to y2. If z1 is equal to x1, y1, z2 is equal to s2, y2, then addition z1 plus z2 x1 plus iota y1 x2 plus iota y1 x1 real part with real part, add in real part, plus iota y1 plus y imaginary part, add with imaginary part. How can we write in order pairs x1 plus s comma y1 plus y2? 5 plus 2 iota plus 3 plus 4 iota. 5 plus 3 are 8. 2 plus 4 are 6. So 8 plus 6 iota. Subtraction similarly as addition. Z1 minus Z2. Z1 is x1 plus iota 1 minus x2. So real part subtract with real part plus iota, imaginary part subtract with imaginary part. X write in order pair x1 x minus x2 comma y1 minus y2. 5 plus 2 iota minus 3 plus 4 iota. So real part subtract with real part 2. 2 minus 4 minus 2 iota. Multiplication of common. Z1 is x1 y1. Z2 x2 y2 are common. Then their multiplication. Multiplied x1 x2 x1 iota y2. Here is x1 iota. We take the iota common. Now iota y1 x2, take the iota common. Here is y1. Lost plus into plus iota square minus y1 y2. So this is itself a formula x1 y x2 minus y1 y2 x1 y2 y. By this formula you can multiply two complex number x1 x2 5, here y1 y2. So y1 y2, yes, or simply multiply those. It's too complex. After simplification, we have minus 1 plus 17 iota. Complex number. Z is equal to x, y, x plus. This is a complex number. Then the conjugate is denoted by z bar. It is defined as z bar x plus iota y. So here imaginary sign of it must be change. So plus here sign of imaginary part, so here it becomes minus iota. Write in order to x comma minus y. If z is equal to minus 3 plus 4 iota, so z bar or z conjugate, change the sign of imaginary part, z minus 3 minus 4 iota. Division of two complex. Now if z1 x1 y1 z2 x2 y2 are complex, then their division is defined as x1 plus iota x2 iota y2. How can we solve by rationalization? Just add denominator, change the sign of imaginary part of denominator and multiply and divide. So x2 minus iota y2 x2 minus iota y2, multiply and divide. Multiply these two complex numbers in numerator x1 x2 plus y1 y2. Here formula a plus b, a minus b, so it becomes x2 square and minus b square y2 square. So here minus iota square minus, by which it becomes plus. Here similarly x2 square plus y2 square. So you can write it in ordered pairs. So it becomes that ordered pair. Z1 is 9 minus Z2 is equal to 5 plus 2 iota. So similarly you can, by this way you will solve it and you will have 1 minus 2 iota after simplification. Modulus are absolute value of the complex number. If z is equal to x plus iota y is a complex number, we define its modulus or absolute value as mod z square root of real part square plus imaginary part square. This is a formula modulus or absolute value of the complex number. If z is equal to z plus 3 iota, what is mod? Taking the 3 square plus 4 square square root. Square root of 3 square plus 4 square becomes 9. 9 plus is 25. Square root 25 is 5. z into z bar x plus iota of x minus by using formula a plus b a minus b, we will have x square minus iota square y, iota square minus this minus becomes plus. So this is also equal to z bar mod z square, mod z is equal to minus z mod and z conjugate bar. These three quantities are equal and that is by x square plus y square. An imaginary unit iota is equal to 0, 1. So iota square 0, 1, 0, 1. Multiply both. So 0 with 0, 1 minus 1 with 1. So we will have 1 here, 0 and 0. So after by using the formula multiplication, we will have minus 1 after some simplification. Okay, we have completed the definition of complex number and general properties of complex number. I request you kindly subscribe the channel, like the video as you find more videos. Thank you.